Hi everyone! Thank you for coming to my channel. My name is Sadie and today I will be guiding you through a 60-minute vinyasa flow. This is a great go-to practice for any time of the day, morning, afternoon, or evening. It is simple but so effective. So come on down to the mat, put on something comfy, and we'll begin on our backs with the soles of our feet together. Opening the knees wide. You can let the hands rest on the sides of the body with the palms facing up. The hands can rest on the inner thighs or on the belly to feel the breath. So this is our first opportunity to connect with our breath and really notice the weight of the body falling toward the earth. Take a quick scan through the body, starting at the face and noticing if there's any tension being held there that does not serve us today. And then do that throughout the body, coming down to the neck and shoulders, the chest, the belly, the back. Hips. The hips can be the sneakiest of all. So see if you can release them even more. Down to the legs, the ankles, and the feet. For this class, we will work with the mantra, I am here for a reason. And I won't fill in the blank of what that reason is. That reason is yours and only yours. I am here for a reason. Now breathe that mantra in. And allow yourself to truly be here for that specific purpose. We'll reach our arms to the outer thighs, closing the knees. And we'll extend one leg at a time, laying flat. Send the arms up overhead. And slowly we're going to inch the legs over to the right front corner. And then grab opposite elbows. And we're just going to lift up slightly and shift our upper body over to the upper left corner. Sorry, upper right corner. So the legs and upper body should be both reaching to the right, leaving the body in this banana curve. Trying to press both hips down into the mat. And feel free to cross the left ankle over the right. Take one more deep breath here. Really feeling that side body stretch. And we'll come back to center, shifting the upper body and then the lower body. We can keep the arms holding opposite elbow, maybe change the grip of the elbows. And we'll start to walk the heels over to the left lower corner of the mat. And our upper body will lift up and reach to the upper left corner. So forming this banana shape. Hips pressing down. We can cross right ankle over the left to help encourage that stretch. Keeping those hips heavy. We'll take one more breath here. And slowly make your way back to center. Release the arms and bring them down by your sides. Grab onto the knees. Give Give yourself a nice hug. Really take this time to thank yourself for showing up today. All right, and we'll get to it. So we'll rock up and down through the spine, coming to a seated position. And then we'll walk those hands forward, coming to all fours, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Nice long spine. Fingers spreading as we drop the belly. Look forward. Big inhale. And curve the spine, exhaling. Dropping the belly. Inhale. And curve the spine, looking back. Exhale. Drop the belly. Inhale. Lift the spine. Exhale. Drop the belly. Inhale. Lift the spine. Exhale. Coming back to neutral. Let's walk those hands out. Forward. Keep walking until your heart starts to drop down, your hips rise up, coming into our puppy posture. So hips right above the knees, forehead pressing into the mat, fingers spread. We'll press the knees down as we roll forward into our Sphinx pose. Elbows coming down below the shoulders, chest opening to the front wall, shoulders pressing down. Taking an inhale, we'll engage the back for one quick moment. And exhale, release the head down. Open the arms to cactus arms. So bent at the elbows, palms pressing down. Keeping the right arm where it is, we'll come onto the fingertips of the left hand and start to bend the knees over to the left side. So you'll have to rock onto your right hip to open the body up to the left, keeping the right arm in that bent position. And then once you arrive, try to melt into this chest stretch. Pressing the left fingers down, we'll start to extend the legs, coming back to the belly. Really slowly coming back and feeling that right arm unwind. We'll take the same thing on the second side, coming onto the right fingertips. We'll start to swivel the knees to the right wall, opening the hips up to the right side, keeping those left hands and elbows pressing down. On our next exhale, start to extend the legs and sending our body back down. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders, we'll press up Cobra Pose. Keeping the elbows bent, opening the heart to the front wall. We'll press all the way up through all fours, tucking the toes, and making our way to our first downward facing dog. We'll stay here for 4 sets of breath. So take this moment to do whatever it is your body is craving. We'll bend into the knees, looking in between the hands at the front of the mat. And we'll slowly step our way forward fold. Feet can be hip-width distance apart, letting the head release, knees are generously bent. Feeling all 4 corners of the feet connecting with the mat. We'll press down as we lift to stand. Tadasana, mountain pose. We'll take a big inhale, reaching the arms out wide and up to the sky, joining the palms together and pulling them down to the heart. Beautiful. Let's take a big inhale. Arms reach out and up once again. And exhale to fold over. Lifting up halfway, hands press against shins, thighs, or stay down. Extending through the spine. We'll lower the hands down. And we'll step our right leg back, followed by the left, coming into our plank pose. Nice strong plank. Long backs. We'll look forward, rocking forward onto the toes, and pulling the elbows in, we'll lower to the mat. Untucking the toes, pressing down, lifting up, Cobra, open the heart to the front wall. And lower down, pressing up and back to downward facing dog. Inhaling, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through the hands. Dropping the back knee, untucking the toes, low lunge. And in this low lunge, making sure the right knee is over the right ankle. Fingertips on either side, shoulders rolling up and back as the heart opens to the front of the space. Take a big inhale here. And on an exhale, we'll pull the hips back, taking our half splits, flexing the right toes. Inhaling. And exhale to roll it back forward. We'll tuck those back toes, stretch the back knee, plant the left hand, and reach right arm high. Taking our easy twist. And notice if the right knee wants to splay out. Try to realign it with the right ankle. Dropping the right hand back down, and we'll step the right foot back to meet the left. Inhale to lower to the belly. Untuck the toes, lifting up, inhaling, and exhale to lower down and press it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Pinky toes drawing down. And we'll exhale, step it through the hands. Dropping the back knee, untucking the toes. Low lunge. Looping the shoulders up and back. Opening the heart to the front space. Checking that knee to make sure it's in proper alignment. Take a big inhale here. And on an exhale, we'll start to pull the hips back, flexing the left toes towards the face, taking our half splits. And it's so important in this position to recognize any tension in the neck or face. This is a pose where it will tend to creep in. One more inhale. And on an exhale, we'll roll forward, retuck the back toes, and stretch the back knee. Planting the right hand, we'll reach the left arm high, easy twist. And exhale to lower the hand down. Step it back, plank pose. Inhale to lower to the belly. Exhaling. Inhale to lift up to Cobra. Exhaling, making our way to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Let's bend the knee, open up the hip here. Maybe take a few rolls with the ankle, one direction, and then the other. We'll re-extend that right leg, square off the hips, and step it between the hands, coming into our high lunge. Arms lifting up, palms facing one another. trying to scoop the hips underneath us. We'll grab the left wrist with the right hand and just take a small stretch over to the right side. Feeling a stretch along the left side of the body, all the way down to the left hip. We'll come up and out of that stretch. And open up, warrior two. Bending deeply into the front knee. Pressing the entire foot down. Both in the front and the back. Drawing those pinkies back, engaging the back body. Nice. We'll flip the right palms, reach up and back, taking our reverse warrior. Keeping the bend in the front knee. We'll lift back up, warrior two. And bend the right elbow, bringing it down to the right knee. We'll sweep the left arm by our left ear, reaching up and out. Nice long line from left foot to left fingertips. We'll come back up to warrior two. And windmill our arms down to frame the front foot. Stepping it back, plank pose. We can take our vinyasa here, whether you want to keep lowering to the belly or come to a chaturanga. So bending the elbows to 90 degrees. And lifting up, upward facing dog. Hips stay off the ground, as do the knees. And exhale to press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Take a few circles with the ankle one direction, and then the other. Re-extend the left leg, square off the hips. And we'll step it through the hands, coming into our high lunge. Making sure those hips are in line, so scooping them underneath us. As we grab the right wrist and start to pull it over to the left side. Squeezing both legs to the midline for stability. And we'll inhale to lift. Release the arms and open up, warrior two. So right leg is parallel with the shorter edge of the yoga mat, pressing the back edge of that foot down. Pinkies pulling back. We'll inhale, flip the left palms, reach up and back, reverse warrior. Keeping that bend in the front knee. And really rotating this left arm to get the pinky down. We'll inhale to lift back up. And exhale, left elbow comes to left leg. Right arm reaches up by the right ear, creating a nice long diagonal line from fingers to right foot. Inhaling, we'll lift back up, warrior two. And cartwheel down to frame the left foot. Stepping back, plank pose. Taking a big inhale. And exhale, take your vinyasa of choice. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take a big inhale in and let it out the mouth. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. And exhale, step it up and through. High lunge. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse. Inhale to lift to come back to our warrior two. We'll stretch the front leg, reaching the fingertips forward, tipping the hips back. And we'll slide that right hand all the way to the inside of the right ankle or shin. Left arm reaching high. And if you have a block nearby, this is a perfect opportunity to place that block right at the inside of your right foot. Wherever we are, we're sinking back in those hips, opening the chest, leaning back. Let's start to turn the gaze down towards the right foot. Bend into the right knee. Place the right hand down on the inside of the foot. Left hand comes down as well. We'll swivel back to our lunge and heel toe out. Nice and wide. Hands coming down, coming into our lizard pose. So we can stay up on our hands, or if you'd like to drop down to the elbows, that's another option. But wherever you are, we're pressing into that back heel, the back of the left knee. Just opening up those hips. And this is our one challenge for today. We'll shift our weight to the left hand. And in one swift move, we're going to come into a side plank facing the right wall. Side plank. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. And 1. Dropping the right hand down. Take your vinyasa of choice. Inhaling to look forward. Exhaling to lower. Inhale to lift. And exhale to lift back up, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. High lunge. Exhale to open up, warrior two. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. Inhaling, reach forward, flip the palm, reach up and back. Reverse warrior. Take a big inhale, take another reach here. And on an exhale, lift back, warrior two. We'll straighten the front leg. Let the hips swing towards the back wall as we start to reach the left arm forward and then slide it down the inside of the left leg. Once again, a block right inside the left foot is a great place to put it, just to get a little bit more of a lift here. And then we want to open the body up to the right wall, leaning back. We'll start to shift our gaze down to the left foot, bending into the left knee. We'll drop the left hand to the inside of the left foot. Right hand comes to it as well. And we'll heel toe that left foot out nice and wide, coming into our lizard. So hands are elbows here. We're going to go into our side plank. So the weight shifts to the right hand, and in one swift movement, trusting ourselves, we'll shift to a side plank facing the left wall. We're here for 3. We're here for 2. And 1. Coming back to the hands and taking our vinyasa of choice, inhaling to look forward. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale, send it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Step it forward. Come right into our warrior 2. We'll straighten that front leg. Swivel both toes to face the left wall. Let's interlace our fingers behind our back, bending the knees slightly, pressing the knuckles down, open the heart, and start to fold forward. Wide-legged fold. Knuckles reaching up to the sky, or just down by the tailbone. We'll release the hands down. Bring them right underneath the shoulders. We'll bend into the right knee. Then switch, bend into the left knee. Come back to center. We'll walk the hands to the front of the mat, framing the front foot, coming to our low lunge. We'll step that back foot up to meet the front foot, forward fold. Bending the knees. Let's step the right foot back and open up to our warrior two. We'll stretch the front leg and swivel both toes to the right wall, interlacing the fingers the opposite way as before, drawing the knuckles down, open the heart, and we'll start to fold over. Nice wide-legged forward fold. Release the fingers, this time swiveling both heels in. We'll sit the hips nice and low, keeping the hands down. So take a nice gentle rock from side to side. We'll walk the hands to the front of the mat, framing the left foot, coming to our low lunge. We'll plant the hands, and as we shift that left leg back, we're going to kick it up to a three-legged dog. Bending that left knee, we'll pull it all the way up to the left wrist, taking our pigeon pose. Right leg extending behind us. Heart opening to the front wall. We'll inhale and exhale to fold over. If you have that block, you can bring it underneath your chest or underneath your head for a little bit of an added support. Just a little bit of extra height to help with this pose. We'll walk the hands underneath our shoulders, pressing back up, retucking the back toes, and step it up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, flush out the back of that left knee. We'll take it on the other side, right leg lifts. And we'll pull it in for pigeon pose, right knee comes behind right wrist. Left leg right behind us. We'll take a big inhale, opening the heart up. And exhale to fold. Walking the hands underneath the shoulders. We'll press our way back up, taking our final downward dog of this session. Flushing out the back of the right knee. And we'll slowly bend the knees, coming down to the mat. And open the knees nice and wide for our extended child's pose, sitting the hips back, dropping the forehead down. Notice if your body feels differently from when we first began moving together today. Start to walk the hands back to the knees. We'll sit to one side, extending the legs out in front of us. And we'll start to roll down onto the back. Right knee comes into the chest. We'll take a supine twist. Right knee falling over to the left side. Right arm extends out from the shoulder. And let's flip the right palm and start to inch it up on the upper diagonal. This shouldn't hurt, it should just feel like a nice long chest stretch. Release that arm, coming back to center. We'll switch legs, letting the right leg come down. Left leg pulls in, and cross the left over to the right wall, left arm extending from the shoulder. Let's flip the left palm this time and start to inch it up onto the left upper diagonal. And just see what that does to your upper body. We'll release that arm, coming back to center. Let's bring both feet flat on the mat. We'll finish with our bridge pose, bringing the heels close to the glutes, hands pressing down by our sides, and we'll slowly, inch by inch, lift up off the mat. So hips, lower back, middle back, squeezing the knees towards each other. We're here for 3, for 2, and on the 1, let's open the knees and start to lower down, sliding the feet together back to our butterfly where we began. This time, let's bring the right hand to the lower belly, left hand to the mid belly. And we'll physically connect with the breath. So feeling the filling up of the midsection, and then the emptying on our exhale. Come back to your purpose. What brought you here today? I am here for a reason. And slowly release one hand down to the ground, the other. And then extend the legs out long, finding the most comfortable position to finish our practice. Shavasana. Feeling the breath traveling through the body. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Reaching the arms up overhead to take one last full body stretch. And let it all curve over onto the right side. Moving nice and slowly. We'll start to press our way to a comfortable seat, using the hands to assist the weighted, heavy body. Keeping the eyes closed. Resting the hands on the knees. Thank you for joining me on this full body practice, giving us a chance to appreciate ourselves, and a reminder that there is meaning to everything that we do. Let's draw the hands together at the heart. And And we'll take an Om to finish practice today. So let's take one cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale for Om. Namaste.
Namaste.